I still remember the day I decided that I wanted to do cheer. I was sitting on the sidelines of my sister's soccer game, bored out of my mind, when my friend's mom came up and told me that my friend was up on the other field. I went to find her, and it was like time stopped. There she was with 10 other girls cheerleading. It was in that moment that I realized that I wanted to do cheer. As a little girl, seeing a team of 10 girls cheerleading automatically made me think that cheerleading was a sport. 6 years later, I've realized that cheer is not recognized as a sport. This is very frustrating. How is it that there are official sports with minimal to no physical movement, such as competitive video gaming and card games, that are considered sports, but cheer isn't? Cheerleaders train year-round and work as hard as they possibly can, yet cheerleading is only viewed as an activity. Think with me for a minute. In what activity do the participants train every other day for 2 to 3 hours? In what other activity do the participants travel from state to state just for competitions? And in what other activity are their participants able to lift and throw people who are a similar size as them into the air? But I don't know about you, but I can't think of any other activity that requires this much dedication, which is why cheer should be acknowledged as a sport. Cheer involves hours of physical training. During training, we condition and adjust routines. For maximum conditioning, cheerleaders practice at least 3 times a week. Practices involve cardio and strength training. In 2 hours of practice, we do anything from stretching to running to jumps and lifts. If we aren't preparing, then we're just going through the routine adjustments. Since cheerleading requires a tremendous amount of strength and coordination, it makes sense to stay in the best shape possible, which means eating a healthy diet and getting regular exercise year-round. Competitive cheer involves participating in at least 9 or 12 competitions all around the country each year. Some competitions are so far away that we have to travel by plane and miss school. Many cheerleaders will sacrifice their grades just to win at these competitions. Just like any other sport, in each and every competition has a winner. To win, you have to follow certain rules, such as everyone on the team has to participate in the routine. Each routine also has guidelines according to the level of cheer, which is just like gymnastics. We also have to be good sports if we lose, and we can't be rude or mean to any of the other teams, which is equivalent to any other sport. Therefore, cheer has many similar qualities to any sport that someone may play, particularly gymnastics and dance. Cheer is like dance because every cheer routine has a very structured dance incorporated into it. It is just like gymnastics because we constantly tumble during our routine, just like gymnasts. I bet you didn't know that being on a level 5 cheerleading team is equivalent to being on a level 10 gymnastics team. Besides being similar to other sports because of rules, cheerleading also requires many different skills to be on the team that you want. To be on a senior level 5 team, the minimal skills that you have to have are a round-up back handspring full and jumps to tuck and any other stunting skills such as double downs and kick double baskets. However, if you only have these skills, you may not have the highlighted spot in the routine. Doing cheer is all about being better than the person in front of you, and your jumps have to be hyperextended, and you have to have a specialty pass to have a corner tumbling pass, which is a big deal on a senior level 5 team. This is just like any other sport where players compete for different positions on the team. So as you can see, cheer is more than an activity and should be considered a sport. As varsity, the main company of cheer says, it must be a physical activity which involves propelling through mass. Cheer has everything it needs to become a sport. All it needs is for society to see how different it was from 10 years ago to now. With all the flips and twists, cheer deserves to be a sport.